still echoes in my head. I need to know more. Let's find that antenna on the village beach. This tape recorder is helpful during late nights. Don't judge me, Pierre. It's my only way to hear a human voice now. It's good to keep some rituals. Dear toothpaste, you are breathtaking. I could use a good shower, when this feeling of being observed will stop. My lava lamp. I love it. Pierre probably hid it here, out of reach. Can't believe he'd think it's just a passing trend. Poor guy never understood anything about home decor. This van is locked good. This suit. I was in the attic with him when everybody disappeared. I remember wearing it, but we just had one. Full repaint of the arcade, 2,100 francs. I know you love it for real, Pierre. But we are gonna need to have a discussion about it. Calmly. It looks like some of Pierre's homemade music for me. I thought it was lost since the moving in. I love that music. Honey, I finally finished my restoration project for this arcade machine. And I've got a challenge for you. I know you love a good one, so try to beat my best score. You will win something I'm sure will bring back good memories. I'm sure I know what it is. I could attach it to my gun. game? Take that, Pierre. Oh? I heard a sound behind the arcade. Damn. You always know how to surprise me. I finished reading the documents Matthew Banks had left for his replacement, who never came. Matthew apparently needed to join the lighthouse maintenance team to gain access to the Rorqual cell. To achieve this, he was forced to make a deal. The sect could help him get hired quickly, but in exchange, Matthew would have to pass on the information obtained once there. He didn't know why the cult was interested in all this, but he needed them, so he agreed in order to continue his investigation. Matthew knew that the Rorqual cell used a specific radio frequency to communicate with the outside. Just before his departure, he discovered that the cell could no longer connect to this very frequency. The radio worked well, but the signal of this wave was scrambled, which prevented transmissions. It looked like sabotage, but who was behind it all? A member of the lighthouse team? Another spy? Only one thing was clear to him. If someone had wanted to disturb the signal, he would have gone through the big antenna of St. Exel. I have already spotted it in the past. It is on the quays towards the beach. I just have to go there. Long time no see, Voici. Park mausoleums were not spared by the cult either. They are a real scourge for this village. Only one destination for you? My bag. Nothing.
laisse pas s'échapper. Tu la laisses pas s'échapper.
Let's take a walk. Just you and me. I could not finish fixing this fence because the damn bird stole my van's key, where all my tools are. I've been trying to get them back, but it's nested high up, and I can't seem to attract it. If you manage to get my keys back, please call me at the number written on my truck, Mr. Levins. I'm going to need something to break those. I feel that the wind turbine is going to need a little help from me to launch. Sweet! It was enough to start the turbine! There's a thieving crow's nest right up there. As expected, it has something in its beak, but it will only leave its nest if it appears safe to do so. Amongst birds living in the park, you will find the Corvus picatrix. I know you, you little flying thief. They keep their precious loot inside their beak, which makes it really hard to get back. To prevent such situations, scarecrows were installed by local farmers. That will teach you to look at me sideways. I don't think I can get used to it.
Solve this puzzle and win a coin to use in George's workshop. We often forget the path that brings us back to the finish, to the beginning, to the start. Yes, to the start.
I'm done with you. Take that. Birdie should feel free to leave its nest now. Now I need to attract it. There. We told you stealing was bad. Now, I only need to find the truck. Probably not an organized person. He left a client's tape inside his toolbox. Excellent. I loved that statue. Well, before the cult vandalized it. Stay on the floor. Beach access and renovation. I am the repairman in charge of fixing this gate. I've found a way to supply current to this unpredictable electrical panel. I've linked it to one of the small wind generators we have in the village. As long as there is wind, there will be current. Only issue is that while I was fixing it, one of those freaking birds stole the key from my van. If you find them, please bring them to my office. Mr. Levins. The beach. Here we go. I think I found the antenna. Nothing. I'm sure it's this giant blue rock under the house that must be responsible for our bubble that protects and keeps monsters away from our home. An anti-cult movement sticker. I'll speak out against you. This sect seems to have been terrorizing the people of St. Exel for too long. This bridge needs a lever to unlock it. The crate of rocks came with a bunch of analysis papers that... This trap doesn't look the same as the others. The stitches are finer. But this one's empty. How shellfish of you. Probably had to be shipped with the set. I don't understand all this paperwork, but these rocks seem to have totally unexpected properties. The keys were a place of the particularly intense fishing that supplied the region. Following the drop in activity, this fishing port was converted into a simple marina. It is always possible at low tide to find fishing traps with shellfish in them. I don't know if there is any connection between the monsters and this rock, and why it would have an effect on them and not me. Perfect. This gas pump is probably older than me. Afraid of no boat anymore, are you? You are the one I'm looking for.
Je la veux. Je vais te crever. Rien ne se passe, échappé.
Daily menu. Mackerel in white wine or mussels marinara. Fisherman's menu. Salmon tartare and grilled sea bream. Sounds better than it tastes. Exhibition of original moonstone furniture. No storm will be able to bring down such an antenna. Not too professionally closed, the way I like them. What happens if I remove this circuit breaker? Snow? You gotta be kidding me. There's no way in hell. I'll turn into an ice block if I stay like that. I need to get warmer clothes at the house. Fast. We all had these experiences at least once. You come across a restaurant. Outwardly, it seems unpretentious and quite shabby, but the cuisine is in fact exceptional. Well, this restaurant wasn't one of them. The food there was atrocious. If only the kitchen lived up to the view. Pierre really wanted us to eat here, but I always managed to find an excuse not to. I would give anything to have these moments with him now. They left a message. For me? I'm going to be curious.
Honey, it's me. I did something stupid. Again.
A note from the local fishermen about seagulls. Obviously, they spent their time stealing the shellfish from traps. This could have an impact on future deliveries. There is a lot of other information that could be useful to me. I'll write that down.
I dropped the key to the restaurant in the gutter in front of the post office, and I can't get it back. I know you have a lot of work with the ending exhibition, but as soon as it's over, can you open to Artisan with the double? I don't understand why so many people are attracted by a stupid secretary that unlocks with the help of light. Our superb cooking skills should be enough for them. In any case, before they start their work, don't forget to store our most important items in this secretary. We'll just have to remember to put them away before reopening the exhibition. And most importantly, don't forget to put inside what the Doro gave us to access their garden. Sorry to be your super mega burden. Love ya.
Let me guess. You want me to serve you a refreshing perfection. Is that it? When the new owner bought the restaurant from the famous craftsman George, they decided to keep the moonstone furniture from his personal collection. This stone is very sensitive to light and shines brightly when exposed to daylight. That's what was making all the noise upstairs. Why is this furniture moving by itself? Am I going crazy? I can feel the humidity on this floor. It's no longer watertight. Explains the closure for renovation of the restaurant. Luckily, some light seeps through these boards, so I can see something. light has touched the secretaire. It's probably unlocked now. Dear Rose house key. That's a big one. Probably a gate or something nearby. I am gonna need a key for this one. It's like we instantly changed the season, but not for the better. I really need to get back home. Damn, I can't use the door because of the snow. I've never seen St. Exel under this amount of snow. Find the positives, Elise. That's good. I left my clothes in one of the cabinets in the hall. I knew I had you somewhere.
Bugas.
Who cares? That circuit breaker inside the antenna. The cult was stealing them. They probably had tons of... I'm sure it was what was blocking the submarine's communication. The sect seems to know more than what Matthew imagined. He thought the devotees met at the Assumption Church. I will try my luck there. This bridge could do with a nudge. It won't open from this side. Warning, floating pontoon follows the movement of the tide. You are in front of the ingenious Fisherman's Gate, former contribution of the artist George. The gate is now only used to close, at the press of a button, access to the walkway leading to the Assumption Church. This gate has the particularity of being self-powered and only works during low tide.
Good luck with this puzzle. For each coin you can get, a prize awaits you near Nico the Robot in George's workshop.
Nothing. Wow, it's completely surreal to see this submarine here. I'm gonna need you. Only one destination for you, my bag. I'm gonna need you. I saw this submarine on a board in my basement. It is the French submarine of the Rockwell service, which inspected the ocean floor off St. Exel. It arrived on this beach completely destroyed. Why? The submarine was tracking something. Did this thing attack it? Something else could be residing at the bottom of the sea? Another submarine? If ever the washing machine breaks down, I know where Pierre can do my laundry. Shrimp fishing guide. A fisherman must have forgotten that here. Some of these tips could be useful. The keys were built by the Duro family. Their house can be found at the end of them. To facilitate the management of water from the White Manor, a path leading to it has also been developed. I might need you. You can still see a cog was removed here. Another mission for Elise the Fixer. Oh my god, it's working! Is it closing? I'm sure it's because of these birds perched on it. That's it. All the birds are busy. Stay this way, please.